Hello, hope y'all are doing well today. Welcome to our flight we're going to do today. So we're going from Auckland to Shanghai. This is Aloft Virtual Alliance, one of the airlines in the alliance. It is NZAA Airlines. Jump out and take a look at it. We are flying the IniBuilds A35K 1000 today. Okay, found an issue in the paint, so we'll get that fixed and get it uploaded, but I didn't notice that before it happened. So this is what we're flying, 850, 1000. We are on the ground in Auckland. So I did start boarding, something that I like to do, and it is a little bit of a lengthy process. So we're a little over halfway through boarding. Fuel's on board. We're gonna get going on the MCQ and all that to get flight program. Request. Get our clearance. We are flying on. Okay, we are flying on beyond ATC today.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, ready for IFR clearance to Pudong Airport.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Auckland delivery. Expect runway 23 left, Osrip 2, Papa departure, Madep transition, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk for 500.
Osrap 2, Papa departure, Madep transition, squawk 4 500. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.9er when ready. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Alright, we got our clearance. Good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the arrival. And a 17 left. Church. With our arrival, the last waypoint is Mike Papa 1. Go here. Okay. Let's blue. Done. 1A. That. go there. When it goes fuel and load, enter our block. That doesn't look right. 6,000 off there. Okay, we may need to let it finish loading, and then that's what go off for. So we need to let it finish loading, and then we'll load our fuel and we'll be able to enter that. We're just gonna put in 0 for right now. Walk 4,500. This on. There. Yeah. Alright, while we finish loading passengers, let's see. Hubs for NZ is Shanghai, which is where we're going, Beijing, and west. Kashi Airport, which out on the western part of China. According the ICAO code is Zulu W Sierra Hotel. Zulu Whiskey Sierra Hotel. Out on the western part of China. Border. Spain. Yes. But that is the hub. So, I don't remember what country it borders, but it does border another country. So, those are the 3 hubs right now for Hanzi. Fleet. Got a decent fleet. So the CRJ 550, 700, 1000, 773 ER, A321.
New Zealand 95 Heavy at gate tree request pushback.
New Zealand 95 Heavy, Auckland ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south. New Zealand 95 Heavy.
As the A350 1000, which we're in today, the 738 MAX, the 738, and the A320, oh, the Neo, it does have the so, that is the fleet currently for Hunzi. That was a little bigger than that. Let's see where we're at on a passenger load. 330 at 45. Bro. I don't see that sticking around for very long. This thing can get pretty high pretty fast, so I would imagine we're doing step climbs pretty quickly to
New Zealand 95 Heavy request taxi.
New Zealand 95 Heavy, runway 23 left, taxi via Kilo Juliet Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 23 left taxi via Kilo Juliet Alpha Alpha 1 New Zealand 95 Heavy.
almost there. One more burst. Then we'll get our fuel loaded. We'll get ready to go. Okay. Now, load sheet. Alright, that should fix that. Okay, so block 20. Quick. APU started. Programming. All of in. Fuel weight is 4208. Center of gravity is 30. Enter. o'clock. We have 340 forward. Sure. And for speed, we're doing flex takeoff today, not yoga. Nope. And flaps. Alright, good to go there.
New Zealand 95 Heavy, contact Auckland Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, New Zealand 95 Heavy. Bye-bye.
We need to look up our weather, though. One 1019 on the altimeter. Get that dialed in. Alright, EPU's up and running, so we're going to turn off our exterior power. Kick on a beacon. West, push back and start up.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Gate 16. Request pushback.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Auckland ground, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Cleared 6,000 initially.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Go then. Go. Alright. Wait for that pushes back.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Malaysian 133 Heavy, ramp 83 taxi via Alpha 8 Alpha Juliet.
Ramp 83 via Alpha 8 Alpha Juliet, Malaysian 133 Heavy.
Locking gear.
Alright, we'll push back to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ready. Start our engine. Start engine 1 today. Engine 1 is started. Now we're going to start engine 2.
New Zealand 977, ramp 72, taxi via Alpha 8, Alpha Juliet, Bravo, Delta 2.
Ramp 72 via Alpha 8 Alpha Juliet Bravo Delta 2 New Zealand 977.
Up our map so we can taxi.
Please set parking brakes.
That parking brake. You should be coming on here in just a minute. There it is. Okay. Start is complete. Arm our speed brakes. Get it. Flaps down to 1.
Unlocking gear.
Brakes. That. We're going to go ahead and request our taxi while they're unhooking.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Request taxi to the active.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, runway 23 left taxi via Kilo Juliet Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 23 left taxi via Kilo, Juliet Alpha Alpha 1, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
A pretty simple taxi. Kilo's currently right in front of us, so we're just going to take it all the way out to Alpha, hang a left, and then all the way down to Alpha 1. So, pretty simple taxi. So we're going to kick off our APU because we don't need it anymore. Kick on our taxi light. And we will start taxiing. We're going to remove our parking brake. A little bit of throttle. Kilo right now. We're just going to take this all the way out and away we go.
New Zealand 112, ramp 73, taxi via Alpha 8 Alpha Juliet Bravo Delta 4 Delta.
Ramp 73 via Alpha 8 Alpha Juliet Bravo Delta 4 Delta New Zealand 112.
like I missed the turn. I can't tell right now. I know I need to go one more. This is Bravo here, and Alpha's this taxiway right here. We are now on Alpha, so we're going to take this all the way down. Get ready to go. Something that I just thought about. I thought I calibrated this calibration. I think we're good. We'll find out. Alright, so we got our speed brake set, flaps are set, brakes are set. So we're pretty much ready to go, just need to kick on the rest of the lights, and we'll be ready for takeoff.
All aircraft be advised, information Zulu now current, QNH 1019er.
We're good there. Slow down, taxi.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, contact Auckland Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
West.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, holding short, runway 23 left.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Auckland Tower, wind calm. Runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Okay, and cleared for takeoff. We got all of our lights on. Cabin is now all of a sudden ready. Alright, go to flex. There's climb. That's yoga. We'll just leave it there. I don't think I calibrated this. That's okay. We'll make it through. positive rate. Gear up. Autopilot.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, contact Auckland departure 129.6.
Contact Auckland departure 129.6. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Auckland departure, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Good evening, 1,600 feet.
Hotel Alpha, November 588, Heavy. Auckland departure. Good evening identified. Climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Alright, we're going to see if we can calibrate this thing real quick. Alright, we're going to go down to idle. Climb. Flex. Toga. Okay. And then we're going to pull it back to climb. Alright, there we go. And put on our auto throttle. There we go. Not the best thing to do, but you can do it, so there we go. Alright, speed brake, we're going to disarm that. And we got cleared up to flight level 160, so we're going to climb up to there. Alright, so just double checking ourselves. We got our climb profile set. Speed brakes are unarmed and flaps are up. So we're good to go there. At 10,000 we'll kick off our lights. And just keep climbing up to cruise. So we're going to turn off our wing light, landing light. Logo off. And we'll leave the rest on. Flip something down. Yeah, we don't need that. Here to the MU. Alright, so we're right where we want to be. Optimum is 3.4. Our max is 3.5 right now, so we'll just hang out here for a little while. Just a reminder, we're leaving Auckland and going to Shanghai. Don't. We're in the A35K.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Contact New Zealand Center 119.2.
Contact New Zealand Center 119.2, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Transition altitude.
New Zealand Center, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Good evening through 3,500 feet for flight level 160.
Hotel Alpha November 588, Heavy New Zealand Centre, identified. Climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
Alright, so we got our clearance all the way up. The reason why you're hearing it say Hotel Alpha November for our call sign is you can't enter with Beyond ATC your identifier. So for Hanzi it's HAN. And then it will automatically come up with a call sign for that code. Some of them are really good, like the Flex Cargo, which we did from Mexico City to Campinas. That one, it actually fits really, really well. There's others that don't fit so well. So some of them I'll enter, some of them I won't. It just kind of depends. And if you're wondering how to do that, so it's SimBrief. If you enter your code in the flight info, so your code, your 3-digit code, then your flight number, it's going to assign the call sign to it. If you go down to the aircraft section where you pick your aircraft, your profile, you usually have to click more options and it'll expand that window more. And then you can enter in the registration your call sign, and this is how you get it to do that. So there's two different ways. Class 170 right now, 330. So after we get to Shanghai, we're going to go from Shanghai to Tokyo using our Japanese airline. And then from there we're heading to the Middle East. And then from there into Europe, where we can show you a couple more. So we're getting close. Then we're just going to go start flying. And that'll be fun.
Qantas 1 for 9, contact Auckland approach 12 for decimal 3.
Contact Auckland approach 124.3 Qantas 149. New Zealand Center, New Zealand 95 Heavy. Good evening. Leading flight level 162 for flight level 190.
New Zealand 95 Heavy, New Zealand Centre. Good evening, radar contact. Climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, New Zealand 95 Heavy.
Jetstar 129, contact Auckland Oceanic Centre 120.1.
Contact Auckland Oceanic Center 120.1 Jetstar 129.
climbing up. If you do have any comments, suggestions, questions, anything, leave a comment for us on the video. Discord, and come chat over there. Discord does have all the fleet info, hubs, all that general info is in there. And then also we have the website for the Alliance, where you book all your flights, do all that. So that's all in the description of the video and also just under our channel. So looking for those links, that's where they're at. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. So just let us know. We'll answer it to the best of our ability.
New Zealand Center, Qantas 157, descending via Irradiate 8 Alpha, flight level 349er.
Qantas 157, New Zealand Centre, radar contact.
Also, for the next couple of flights, aircraft, probably going to do the A321 from Shanghai to Tokyo. Then I think we're in
New Zealand 126, contact Auckland approach 12 for decimal 3.
Contact Auckland approach 124 decimal 3, New Zealand 126.
probably do Boeing for a couple of flights after that, and then switch back. Once we get the tour done of all the airlines, I do want to work an NZ11 flight. I haven't flown that thing yet, and I do want to go fly that now that it's out for FS. It's been a while since I've flown it, so it's going to be a little bit of a relearning all the tricks of the engine stuff. 3,000 to go and we'll cruise. What we're going to do for cruise for the videos, we're going to shrink it down. That way you're not watching the plane basically flying a line. So we'll shrink down cruise, put in some tune, speed it up, and about 100 to 150 miles out from top of descent, we'll slow things back down and start getting ready to land in Shanghai. We are at cruise. For right now, we're going to hang here at 330. We go, we'll probably step up some, I would imagine. So, we will catch you guys on the other side again. We're going to speed the video, so condense the cruise down, and then yeah, we slow down in about 100 to 150 miles out from top of descent. On the other side.
Jeju Air 3105, radar vectors, ILS runway 34 left, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 34 left ready for descent. Jeju Air 3105.
Jeju Air 3105, Incheon Airport, landing runway 34 left.
Incheon Airport, landing runway 34 left. Jeju Air 3105.
T-way 170, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, T-way 170.
Jeju Air 3105, QNH 1031, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 left.
QNH 1031, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 left, Jeju Air 3105.
Welcome back out of cruise. We're now at flight level 400, getting close, about 100 miles out roughly from top of descent. Trying to figure out which way they're landing. Wind is currently 080. So yeah, it is a crosswind, so we'll see as we get closer what they decide to do. So we've got 17 left programmed in, so we'll find out here before too long. So we did do some step climbs on the way up, went pretty easy, pretty smooth. The temperature's 45 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 1031, a little high today. Once we're a little closer to the top of descent, we'll check the weather again, get the make do program with our approach info, and
Asia Anna,
go from there.
8901, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080 Asia, Anna 8901.
We might get a sunrise landing. Hard to say, but there is a possibility, because it is right there.
Asia Anna 8901, contact Jeju approach 119.225.
Contact Jeju approach 119.225 Asia, Anna 8901.
As a reminder, we're flying our Chinese airline, Hanzi Airlines. We're in the IniBuilds A35K 1000 on our way to Shanghai. Our next flight will be from Shanghai to Tokyo Narita, Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. So that's where we will be heading next. We're going to bring our range down to 80. At some point we should be getting handed off here pretty quickly to the center that controls Shanghai, and I think that's where we'll get our runway information.
Korean Air 1803. Contact Gimhae approach 134.4.
Contact GIM. He approach 134.4, Korean Air 1803.
EasterJet 201, Incheon control. Expect total 2 Mike, runway 25.
Expect total 2 Mike, runway 25, EasterJet 201.
EasterJet 201, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, EasterJet 201.
Traffic off to our right side and see the strobes. Not seeing them on TCAS though. See how our sunrise is looking. Getting there.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, Incheon control. Amendment to your route, advise ready to copy.
Affirmative, ready to copy. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, expect 28901 Alpha, runway 34 left.
Expect to emit 901 Alpha, runway 34 left. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Alright, let's get that programmed in. That does surprise me a little bit, but that works. So we're gonna go arrival, change to 34 left. We're gonna do look up the approach that they're switching us to. Let me kick this on for y'all. Okay.
Air Busan 746, contact Gimhae approach 134.4.
Contact GIM, he approach 134.4, Air Busan 746.
Jin Air 028, Incheon control, expect Max 2. Mike, runway 34 left.
Expect max at 2 Mike, runway 34 left, Jin Air 028.
After joining and breaking away.
Korean Air 180, radar vectors ILS, runway 34 left. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 34 left, ready for descent, Korean Air 180.
Korean Air 180, Incheon Airport landing runway 34 left.
Incheon Airport, landing runway 34 left, Korean Air 180.
MP2.
Korean Air 180, descend to flight level 300.
Descend to flight level 300, Korean Air 180.
What I'm trying to figure out is, so here's where we're entering. Do we go direct PD 411 to MP2 or no? So the Dummit 91A loops around like this and then comes to the MP2. Alright, so that is our point we need is MP2, which ILS Zulu has, so we're going to go in here, ILS 34 Zulu via MP2. We're going to do the dumb 91A, do that, and do that. Okay. There's that traffic we were seeing out there, Strobing.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, Dume 901 Alpha, runway 34 left. Report ready for descent.
Dumet 901 Alpha, runway 34 left, call when ready. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Korean Air 180, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Korean Air 180.
Airbus 3740, Incheon control, expect Kivox tree, runway 36 left.
Expect Kivox tree, runway 36 left, Airbus 374.
Performance, approach, weather is 080 at 5 is the
Jin Air 028, Max 2 Mike, runway 34 left, report ready for descent.
Max 2 Mike, runway 34 left, ready for descent, Jin Air 028.
5.
Jin Air 028, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Jin Air 028.
Oh, that's air temperature. Back. Outside air temperature is 7 degrees Celsius. Enter. Our QNH is 1031. Enter.
Hotel Alpha, November 5828 Heavy, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Okay, we're descending down to flight level 180. Make sure we got everything in here. We do. Our transition altitude is 11,800. We got our flaps full. Okay, good to go there. Yeah, that's then starting to come up. Open our map here. We're gonna land on 34 left.
Airbus 374, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Airbus 374.
Jin Air 100, Incheon control, expect Kivox tree, runway 36 left.
Expect Kivox tree, runway 36 left, Jin Air 100.
Other thing we need to do is find the gate map. Gonna take a couple because I don't know what apron we're gonna be at. We'll put both of those thumbtacks so we have those handy.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, contact Nanchang control 120.5.
Center on 120.5, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Good morning, Nanchang Control. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, descending via Dumate 901 Alpha, flight level 383.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, Nanchang Control, radar contact.
We got radar contact. Let's go. Oh, there we go. That's a good view. Right. Alright, so we got all of our approach info inputted. We'll check it as we get a little closer maybe around 18,000, 15,000 feet. We'll double check our weather, make sure our information is accurate. We got our new approach programmed in, our new runway programmed in, so we're good to go there. Yeah, just like that. Once we get a little lower, we'll arm our brakes and our speed brakes and all those things. Got quiet all of a sudden. We had a flurry of ATC and no, nothing. Zoom out a little bit and we're
Jeju Air 2216. Contact engine control 125.45.
Contact engine control 125.45, Jeju Air 2216. Have a good morning.
So I was right in that the dumb at arrival loops you around like that. Keep it here for now so we can see where we're at on the arrival. I think he asked to start our descent a little early, but that's just me. Overhead, make sure, not ready for lights yet, but make sure all signs are on. Yep, good there. Sun is starting to break through, that's good. That should have a pretty sunrise arrival. Also, to recap hubs for Hanzi, it's Shanghai, Beijing, and Kashi, which is out in the western province. So, Kashi.
T-Way 136. Contact engine control 125.45.
Contact engine control 125.45 T-Way 136.
About 80 miles out from airport, roughly. No less than that. Because our max zoom is at 80.
Shanghai Air 9072. Nanchang Control. Expect to make 901 Alpha. Runway 34 left.
Expecting the 901 Alpha, runway 34 left, Shanghai Air 9072.
T-Way 182. Contact engine control 125.45. Have a good morning.
Contact engine control 125.45 T-Way 182.
And remember what altitude we were cleared down to. 18. Also, if you do have any questions or comments about the VA or flights, scenery,
Hotel Alpha
anything,
November 588 Heavy. Descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
yeah, we got that programmed in. But if you do have any questions about any of that stuff we were just talking about, you can always leave a comment in the comment section of the video, Discord, and then our website for the Alliance is also in the video description and under our channel. So those two, Discord and website, are both in both places. Yeah, if you got any questions, concerns, let us know. Trying to hit places, when I fly, I'm trying to hit places with either payware or freeware scenery. Flightsim.to, there's really good scenery on there that is freeware, and it would rival some payware in some spots. So I try to make sure when we do fly into somewhere, we have some sort of scenery. I'm not a big fan of the stock scenery at the airports. I don't think really anybody is, so do try and make sure that we fly into somewhere with some scenery. We've also kind of geared our hubs around that. The only one of the Russian hubs doesn't have any scenery anymore.
Shanghai Air 9072, Dumain 901 Alpha, runway 34 left. Report ready for descent.
Dumain 901 Alpha, runway 34 left, ready for descent. Shanghai Air 9072.
Shanghai Air 9072, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Shanghai Air 9072.
And I'm hoping that hub for Russia, that it either changes or maybe something else comes out and we move it. But I really try to make sure we're utilizing scenery and aircraft. Again, stuff isn't cheap, so we try to make sure we utilize scenery that's out and aircraft that are out. So that's the only one right now that
Loom Air
doesn't have any
8809,
scenery.
turn right, heading 135, climb to flight level 280.
Turn right, heading 135, climb to flight level 280, Loom Air 8809.
And we'll talk about that airport when we're doing the
Loom
Russian
Air
Airlines flight.
6029, turn right, heading 145, climb to flight level 280. Expect further clearance in about 36 miles.
Turn right, heading 145, climb to flight level 280, Loom Air 6029.
Alright, we're getting closer to the airport here. We could use speed brake help though, because we are trying to slow down here. Should work. Alright, let's go ahead and recheck our weather while we're at it. We got a little time. Weather changed a little bit, so let's clean this up. Where to go? Performance. Approach. Wind is now 09er 0. We've been a little too far. 90 at 5. Altimeter stayed the same and our degreeage went up by 1.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Contact Shanghai, approach 126.65.
Contact Shanghai approach 126.65, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy. Shanghai approach, Hotel Alpha, November 588. Heavy, good morning. Flight level 131 with information Lima.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy Shanghai approach, QNH 1031, expect the ILS Zulu runway tree for left with the MP2 transition.
QNH 1031, expect the ILS Zulu runway 34 left with the MP2 transition. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
Alright, we're good with that. That's what we got programmed in. Might want to get us going down a little bit.
Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy, descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 1031.
Descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 1031, Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
So we're going to descend to 7,000 feet. I think we need some drag. Put speed brakes out. Okay, we hit our transition altitude. We want 1031. There we go. Brake back up. We're at 10,000, so we're gonna get our lights all turned on. There we go. Hop outside and take a look. Okay, lights are all on, sun's coming up. Should have a good arrival. Bring that closer. Arm our landing system. Go ahead and arm our speed brake. Get our brake set. Alright, so we got our lights on, brake set, speed brake is armed, all that's good. The only thing we have left to do is flaps as we start to slow down. Curious to see what terminal they put us at. I've been in Terminal 1 and 2. I have not been in the new satellite terminal at Shanghai.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
We're gonna put in 3.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, cleared direct M2, cross M2 at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree 4 left.
Cleared direct MP2, cross MP2 at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 34 left. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
I think we're good with 3 because that'll give us, we'll be able to get down to that altitude, be below the glide slope, and give us some time to start slowing down. But we are not descending. There's got to be a restriction in there. find it and get rid of it. On it. Yes, we are descending, just very, very slowly. So let's speed this up a little bit. Go down about 1,000 feet per minute. Don't want to arm our approach yet. We're not quite ready for that. As we're turning on final, probably do that maybe a little before. Main thing is we just want to get down and have time to slow down before the glide slope comes after us. Which we're below, which is a good thing.
All aircraft be advised information mic now current, QNH 1031.
We're still good with that. Got a pretty sunrise coming up. So we're landing on 3-4 left, so we're going to want to exit left and then see where we're parking. Alright, we're going to go ahead and arm our approach. Let it start slowing down. We're going to go performance, activate, confirm. Arm our localizer. Got the localizer captured.
Shanghai approach, Shanghai Air 9072, flight level 140 with the numbers.
Shanghai Air 9072, Shanghai approach, QNH 1031, expect the ILS Zulu runway tree 4 left with the MP2 transition.
QNH 1031, expect the ILS Zulu runway tree 4 left with the MP2 transition. Shanghai Air 9072.
Okay, got the localizer, we're on final. Thought that Shanghai Air was a little closer to us than what they seem to be, because they just got cleared down to 14. Yeah, 140.
Shanghai Air 9072, descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 1031.
Descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 1031, Shanghai Air 9072.
Okay, we got our approach armed. Haven't started putting flaps in it yet. Wait for the glide slope to start moving, and then we'll start putting our flaps in it. Starting to see the runway lights off in the distance. Alright, do flaps 1. Slowing down a little bit. Up our speed just for a little bit. Don't want to get too slow. Okay. The glide slope is alive. We'll get it a little closer to capturing, and then we'll put our speed to managed again and put another rung of flaps in it. Put our speed back into managed.
Hotel Alpha November 588, heavy contact Pudong Tower 118.575.
Over to Tower
we go.
118.575, Hotel Alpha November 588, heavy.
Flaps 2.
Pudong Tower, Hotel Alpha November 588, heavy, ILS Zulu runway 34 left.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Pudong Tower, runway 34 left cleared to land.
Runway 34 left cleared to land. Hotel Alpha November 588 heavy.
We got cleared to land. We did flaps 2 a little bit before that. Gears down, and flaps are full. Not bad timing. Alright, one last check. So we got our speed brakes armed. Flaps are full. Engines are good. Lights are on. Brakes are set. We're ready to go.
Too fast.
Take a look out. We'll land. Yeah, it's crabbed over pretty good. Flying over Shanghai. Okay. Yep. We're ready to go. I hit the wrong button there. There we go.
1000.
Continue. Oh, pilot's coming off. My airplane.
500.
Landing.
400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
That was not the best landing at all. First thrust. Auto brake off.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Hotel Alpha, November 588 Heavy.
We're gonna exit here.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Contact ground 121.625.
Ground 121.625, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy. Request taxi to company gate.
Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy, Gate 129er taxi via Romeo 5, Echo Lima 19er.
Gate 129er via Romeo 5, Echo Lima 19er, Hotel Alpha November 588 Heavy.
See if we can find this gate. Where that might be in the new. Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay. So R5 Echo. Echo's the second one. L19K. Got a little bit of a long taxi, but we'll be okay. Alright, so we're gonna take our flaps up, disarm our speed brake, and we're gonna kick off some lights. Leave you on. But we want to turn you off. There we go. should help us at the gate. Yeah, that landing was not pretty. I haven't flown this one in a while. I do think chase plane's a little dramatic, though. That's my opinion. With the shaking. Makes it feel worse than it really is. So this is Terminal 1 to our right, and then the new satellite terminal, one big one, is up here on our right. And we are going to be on the south side of it. Southwest corner. Taxiing a little fast. Oh, I forgot to talk about our scenery providers for today. So Auckland was Flightbeam and Shanghai is WF Scenery. They also do Beijing, and they have a couple others that are really good. Hong Kong, that one's theirs too, which is our cargo hub for Flex here in Asia. Alright, so we need Lima 19, where we're going to make a right-hand turn. Right here. Take this over to the other side. Let's see if we can show where our gate is. Show me this spot. Right up there. I know the brakes are a little hot. Having to use them to keep our taxi in control. We got our brake fan on though. Okay. I think we're just on the other side of this A330. $130. This should be us here at 129. Yep. that way too sharp. Don't think we should be parking in here, but that's okay. I gotta see the center line. Oh, we're way off. Alright, we're gonna cheat this. Hold on to our brakes. Oh, come. Just work me there. There we go. We'll clean that up. Okay, we're gonna set our parking brakes. Landing and parking are not my things today. Alright, so we need ground, chocks, and GPU. We'll take both of those. And scroll up a little. Turn that on, turn that on. Move our fuel. Turn off our beacon. Okay. And here we are in Shanghai. Yep. This. And we want to be board. See how the gate does with this big plane in this little spot. Good, good. Hopefully nobody wants to come park at 128. Getting in there. I don't think this guy's getting out. Maybe. Alright. Alright, here we are on the ground.
Shanghai Air 9072, gate 142 taxi via Romeo 6, Echo, Lima 22, Lima 25.
Gate 142 via Romeo 6 Echo, Lima 22, Lima 25, Shanghai Air 9072.
Cargo unloaded. Brakes aren't smoking, so we're okay. Huh, never noticed this little bump out right here. Alright, so we'll hang out here, let the cargo get unloaded. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for flying with us. Again, if you have any questions, comment section, please put them in there. Discord link and website link is in the description of the video and also under our channel information. So please, if you got questions, go there too. All the information about the airline, Discord, there for you. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for coming along.